Hey, AOK product reviews. Sunday morning, I just posted a video announcing a project I want to work on, which is going to be like a anime Tarantino kid vigilante knife comic. I started doing some sketching, and at the start, K5. That's going to be like the acronym. Starting to get the kids sketched up and some logos. I think my biggest complication is going to be repetitive drawing. This is probably why I never got into cartoons and stuff like that when I was younger. So, about 33, 34, 35, 35, 36 years ago, I was senior in high school. I think 35 years. I was 18. Yeah, 36 years. Jeez, oh whiz. So I was 18, 17 in high school, and I was going to go to Pittsburgh Art Institute. I grew up Northwest Virginia, and I was accepted. And I wasn't going to get into like anything like comic strips or anything like that, or like real serious art. It was I couldn't take it serious. I had to. I'm adjusting the penguin. I'm trying to get some good action. So what I do is I oil it, not liberally, but I oil it pretty decent. I put like 4 drops, and then I loosen the pivot. So then, of course, that's going to be, see, pretty good. That changes the action quite a bit. Now, what you're going to notice when you loosen the pivot is you'll get a lot of wobble up here. So now you got to dial that pivot in to eliminate the wobble while still keeping the good action. And there it is. It's like a sweet spot, man. It's when you can get it. Some knives, see, have well made knives. You can do that pretty easy. You can fine tune your knife really easy. In this case, QSP is a well made knife. It definitely is. They use good quality products because that's in their name. Quality product service. Right, QSP. But that's all it takes. A little bit of KPL oil, get a good tool. In this case, the tool I'm using, um, Three Rivers Manufacturing, which is TRM Knives in Massachusetts. They've given me a couple knives, one for giveaway, and then one for myself, and then 2 to review and send back. And they gave me this really great tool, iFixit tool. It's awesome. It's got such smooth action, and have a good tool with an assortment of Torx bits and different kinds of bits. That helps. So this just wants to just drop now, and it's awesome. So I probably can get a reverse flick pretty easy. Yeah, it's the thumb studs are in tight on it for me, for my finger. I got like fat fingers, so I can't really get as fidgety as some of the other guys can get. Loving this knife. So this knife is on temporary loan to myself. Isn't that strange? You buy yourself a knife, and I buy myself knives, and they're basically just on loan. This knife is on loan because it will be going to a subscriber, and it's going to go to the subscriber that mentioned it. Said, "Hey, Zipline, check out Knife Center. They've got this on sale, and it has this coral Damascus kind of finish, and it has CPM S35 VN steel. He knows I like that steel, and it's only $64 on Knife Center, and it still is right now in stock. I suggest you buy this knife, guys. You saw me cut paper with it yesterday. I mean, anything can cut paper, but man, it was right through it. Dig it. It's a good knife. Now, especially now, you tweak it a little bit and you get it right where you know that you did what it took to make that do what it does. A lot of dids and does and do's. So I'm drinking some coffee. I was finalizing a little bit of the sketches that I was doing. So that's kind of be like the logo for K5. I might need to put K5 in there somewhere. Who knows? So I got the group of dudes. So if you're an artist, a young artist, an old artist, or just somebody that likes to doodle and scribble, I suggest you get an iPad, you get an Apple Pencil, and then you get the Procreate app. Procreate app is, I don't even use it for maybe even a fifth of its capabilities. Not even at all. And it's got some great stuff. If you're a cartoonist, holy crap. And I'm sure they got better apps for the real pros. But if you're just an amateur and you want to sketch up logos or you want to do something funky and just draw something and whatever, I also use it for my business. Yeah. So I will actually have my customers send me a picture of their space because they're not sure what to do. 9 out of 10 times, it's a ceiling fan in a dining room, or it's a fluorescent box light in their kitchen, or it's just this god awful chandelier in their entryway, whatever it may be. I can take that picture, save it, take it over to Procreate, go in, and literally smudge out the actual light that's in the picture. And what it does is it replaces the background over where it's kind of like a cut and paste, but you're smudging it out. And I'll smudge out that light, and I'll draw in a light that I would make. Send it back to them, and I do it fast. Just like I was telling you in the other video for customer service, you want to do quick responses on customer service. Man, when you can do something like this and you can offer them a custom solution with an artistic pitch in there where you're like, so imagine this, guys, for real. You got this ugly light in your dining room. You reach out to me, and then within seconds, I say, "Hey, just send me a pic." And you're like, "Okay." So you send a picture of the space. It comes to me. I get it. I grab my iPad. I smudge out the light, and I draw in a new light within 20 minutes. And I send them back a picture of their space with a picture. It's a hand sketch. It is cartoony in a sense. I might have an example in here. It is a little cartoonish, but